All right, I figured it's Sunday, uh, March 23rd. I figured I'd give you a quick video, or at least I'll start with the S&P, the market overall. So if you just want to listen to what I think of the market, hopefully this will be 5 minutes or less, and then I'll go over some stocks. And if you're not, you can always tune out after that. But right now, after last week, and specifically Friday, let's look at the S&P 500. So this is the daily chart here, and it was pretty mean reversal on Friday, but I don't know how to take it, being that it was quad witching, and usually there's a lot of silliness that occurs on quad witching. So does this reversal in the S&P 500 mean much? We'll see tomorrow or this week. So I'll take it with a grain of salt, that reversal for now. But the way I'll look at this right now is I'm taking Wednesday's low, which was the Fed day low, and if the market breaks below that, we might get some move down to the next level, which in the SPY is 184, right at this level right here, and that would be a little troubling, because then I talked about that head and shoulders. Here's the left shoulder, here's the head, here's the other shoulder. If it breaks below this, then we could look for a move, definitely the 50-day, probably back down in this 180 range in the ETF. But again, this is more of a tactical view, strategically speaking. We're obviously still in a bull market, so if I look at my weekly S&P, yeah, we're still in a bull market. So a little bit of weakness here, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So nothing strategically dangerous, just tactically I'm looking for some potential. We're definitely in this range. If we break below Wednesday's low, I think we can continue weakness. But again, that being said, I'm not going to make a bet either way, because we can open up tomorrow, and then we could try to challenge these highs on Friday, and then it's completely a different story, right? So I'm not going to make a call. We're just stuck in this range for now, and the support level is Wednesday's low, and the resistance is Friday's high, and we'll see what happens as the week develops. That's pretty much it. The S&P. Just one more note: the stocks that have been weak are been technology. As you can tell, this is a chart of the Nasdaq, or the Qs ETF, and you can tell it's definitely weaker than the overall market. So high beta tech, all the stocks that have led us higher, the Netflix, the Googles, have been breaking down for quite a while, and then continue to be weak. What to make of it? I'm not sure at this point. Again, you could even see the head and shoulder in the Nasdaq here. Here's the left shoulder, here's the head, here's the other shoulder. If they break this neckline here, right at this level, which looks pretty close to breaking, then we could see a couple more points down here for the Nasdaq. That's all I really got for the overall market right now. So if that's all you're looking for, have a good night. I will go over a couple stocks that I've been going over on a weekly basis. We'll start with Apple. Apple actually looks a little interesting. Here's the daily of Apple, and again, it should look pretty familiar. Here's that downtrend that it's just been peaking up against, and that's been the resistance, and it's really gotten quite tight over the past couple weeks, and definitely was stronger on Friday, and is actually stronger than a lot of those high beta tech stocks. So Apple, if the market decides it wants to go higher, Apple could be the one that leads it higher if it can just break above this Wednesday's high, I think, and then really close above this downtrend line. We could have another bullish move in Apple. So again, this level here is 536.25. If we can get above that and close above that, the next little resistance is around 540, and then we have a resistance here at the 550 level. So one step at a time. First step is just 536.25, and then closing above this trend line, and then we could have a nice moving apple. But again, I'm just speculating now, because if the market does break down, then Apple could go in the other direction and take down this little uptrend line that it's been using as support. So, if we get it below Friday's low, it could be, the next support is this low here at 523, and then 515, and then back down in this range here. So we'll see how it goes, but risk versus reward, this could be a good buy above this level. And if you're looking to get out or get short, really a break short term, a break below Friday's low, and then a break below 523, and you could get some more weakness down here to the 500 area. That's Apple. Let's see, what other stock have I been going over? Oh yeah, DDD. Let me go over that. That was a real shit show, and it continues to be. Actually looking to get shorted, but I couldn't short because it was a hard to borrow stock. I did get out of my last little coal option position I did have from back in here. I unfortunately lost a little bit, but I'd rather take, get something out of it than it's going to zero, because the strike price I had was 75. So this whole sector looks like it's going to zero. And again, we could see these stocks just continue to go lower. I mean, it could be like the rare earth metal stocks of a couple of years back, when they had that mania going. And this is probably got way ahead of itself, and yeah, just stay the hell away from these things right now. Nothing is telling me to own any of this shit. SSYS, not even, actually had a really bad, shitty day on Friday as well. So stay away from these sectors. The news story about HP coming out and wanting to get into this sector came out. I know you mentioned that a couple weeks ago or whatever. One of your friends was telling you this, that, and the other, but that may be, and they'll be able to buy these stocks at much lower prices, and I don't want to own them for a buyout at a fraction of what they're trading right now. Stocks that did work last week that I was involved in, I did talk about, was AT&T. If you remember my little thesis there. So I bought some as it broke above this 32.66 level, and then I sold most of it on Friday, like 34.35ish. Still own a small position. We'll see. So, like with any stock that goes up like this, you always wish you owned more. But it is what it is. Sprint in the same sector actually had a nice little move Thursday. Friday it looked like it wanted to continue. It looked great, and then it reversed lower, unfortunately. So again, these sub $10 stocks, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, there should be some support here at this $9 level. I really don't want to see it close below 9. But again, it's a sub $10 stock. It's almost like an option. So again, we'll see. TMUS, which is T-Mobile, actually looks a little bit better. It closed above this uptrend line, and it, this thing might, because obviously this is the target of Sprint, so this probably will do better than Sprint being the acquirer. So if you want to be in this space, T-Mobile may be the one to be in. Like I said, AT&T still looks pretty good. Another stock in the sector is Verizon. This is definitely a laggard, and I'd stay away from it right now. So anyway, I'm gonna this video is gonna end here in a second, so I'll do another segment with some other stocks like Phonar and some other things, and some stocks to look at for this week on the next part 2 of this video. All right, let me get back to you.